It's Sean Foster the Barber back at you again with another haircut tutorial. First, I like to start off by setting the bangs. My client said that he liked to have his bangs right above his eyebrow. Once I set the bangs, I use that as my guide to pull all the way back to the apex, which is the top part of the scalp. That gives me a guideline that will set up the side perimeter so I can make the cut nice and evenly across the shape of the skull. So now I get into my cross-checking by doing vertical parts. And when I cross-check, I do my texturizer at the same. So you can see me taking my shears and clipping the ends, giving a nice texture look. I blow dry the back of the scalp so I can set up the structure for the taper. It's a lot easier to taper hair when it's nice and dry. I get my comb, I use my angles, and I set up the hair so that the bulk flows nice and evenly. After I do my taper work, I take my thinning shears. The thinning shears is my great way to do detail work. It goes in and hits the tips of the hair without removing too much of the bulk. That gives a nice and blurry even fade on the side. Then I like to work on the side taper. What I like to do with my clippers is I turn them into aligners and I cut the hair off the ear. With my technique with tapering, I like to start at the bottom with the lever open, doing the bottom base first. Then I do what I call the meet in the middle method, where I take my large guard, the 3, and I set the parameter of the taper. Right under that, I take my next lowest guard, and then under that, I take my smallest lowest guard. That allows them to work a lot easier within the frame of the taper. Then a quick detail work with the shears. Then I go back and I detail one more time with my edgers. After I cut the hair down, remove all the bulk. One last time I hit it with the edgers to give it that defined and nice shape. And after the detail work, I get into the styling where he likes to have it a little messy, throw a little product in there. And he's if you like this haircut, man, call me today, 813-333-2374, or click the link in the bio. I'm cutting in the Brandon and Riverview area, servicing men, women, and children.